There we go. We should be live according to OBS. We are, and according to YouTube, it's starting up right about now. Let me just go into my Skype, get that audio file. Requiem. I don't know what it's called actually, or how to pronounce it, but nevertheless, here we go with the music. I'm actually gonna lower it a little bit on my computer so I can hear myself. Yeah, as you can see, this is another therapy session video or live stream slash podcast slash whatever the fuck you want to call it. And as always, I do these for a reason, not unlike the time waste ones where I just like live stream when I feel like live streaming, really. And I don't want to live stream on you now or something. But yeah, right now, like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I've had a really fucking bad day. As you can see in the vlog that I just uploaded, which I'm gonna get to, I have some things I want to talk about when it comes to the vlog that makes everything a little bit worse. But as you could see in the vlog, like, the day started off pretty good. It continued shit, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And then when I came home, and I was actually home, I relaxed for a while, I just felt stressed and anxious, and it was just bad. And I didn't have energy for fucking anything. Oh, beautiful, now YouTube is fucking with me as well. Now it's saying the stream is going on and offline. Yeah, that's fucking lovely. Thank you so much, YouTube. What the fuck is your problem now? You worked like a minute ago, or a week ago, actually. Why is YouTube fucking with me now? Bad fucking timing, okay, bro? Stop this shit. Is it because I have Steam rolling or something? Close Steam then. We don't need that shit anyways. Here we go, Skype is offline as well. You happy now, YouTube? What the fuck is your problem? I'm sorry. I'm just not in a good mental state right now. Like, as I said, the day just continued shit, and like, it got a bit better when I was home. I watched a lot of YouTube. They kind of raised my mood a bit. But then hold on, actually. Okay, no, never mind. But then I was like, okay, because I made the vlog and I really wanted to edit it and get it done and get it out there. So I just sat down for like 2.5 hours editing the video, then another 30 minutes of rendering, 40 minutes probably. Anyway, hold on. There were a lot of problems when it comes to the editing, especially when you edit like videos, not just animations or random shit, but videos. When it comes to editing that in Lightworks, problems occur all the time. I wanted to add in the simplest little fading effect, and that fucked everything up. It desynced the audio, so after I was done like with all the edits, I was like, okay, if I shorten down the fading and the transitioning with the audio, it should like even itself out. I can get it as close to perfectly synced as possible and still have like a bit of fading. The syncing will not be perfect, obviously, but it will be good enough so you can't really notice it unless you really focus on it. And everything seemed fine. I rendered it and I uploaded the video, and then I looked through the video and I was like, oh, well, there's no desync problem with the audio and the video when I'm talking, that's great. Then it comes to the like cuts and the scenes of when I'm driving, like when I'm recording the road and where I'm going. And the cuts that I made, they were exactly on beat. They transitioned from clip to clip perfectly on beat. But for some reason, Lightworks fucked all of that up. Every single one of those cuts, Lightworks completely fucked up in the rendering. So they got desynced like a motherfucker, and now that shit just looks ugly as hell. And I absolutely hate it, but I really do not have the energy, the enthusiasm, or fucking the mood or anything to go back and re-edit all of that shit, because it was a pain in the ass. And next time I'm doing a vlog, I'm not editing that shit in Lightworks, because fuck Lightworks. It's only good for making like animations, really. And to be honest, I could probably actually I couldn't do the animations in Movie Maker, that wouldn't work as well. But really, Lightworks is only good for those kinds of animations that I'm doing. Really. Everything else when it comes to videos I do through Movie Maker, because it's the only editing program that I have ever tried that actually works properly. Like, even though there's not a lot you can do, it doesn't fuck up every video after rendering, every clip. It doesn't desync any audio just because the frames are different, like the FPS are different, or anything like that. So right now, I'm just extremely annoyed and kind of pissed that the video turned out as shit as it did. Nothing seems to be working the way I want it to. And I just don't have fucking energy anymore. I want to take a break from everything for a moment. But I don't really want to take a break from YouTube, even though I kinda want to as well. Or I want to take a break from everything, YouTube too. But at the same time, I don't want to leave YouTube. Not even for a few days. I want to keep uploading something every day. Because I want to. I like it. And I like to see the progress that the channel is getting every day. Just because I'm uploading every day. Because no progress will be made if I skip a week. That's just gonna be a dead week, and a lot of people will be like, oh, he stopped uploading, we'll leave now, move on to the next person. That's how YouTube works. So, and I want to be able to make it on YouTube. I want that to work out for me. So that's why I'm gonna upload a video every day, and I'm gonna do these live streams a little here and there. But I'm not in a good place right now. Everything is just fucking bad in my head. I'm so tired, so exhausted. I don't want to do fucking anything. And one thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately, two things actually. One of the things I'm not gonna talk about, because I can't. I'm not even gonna get into it. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is, I've been thinking about Las Vegas a lot when I was there, when I went to America last summer, because that was a dream come true. It really was. And I had an amazing time there. I loved every single thing about it. Like the places we went to, the people I met there, just the atmosphere in general was lovely. It if I could move anywhere, like if I got the opportunity right now, like someone, um, like someone who had the power to be like, do what the fuck they want, came up to me and be like, hey, you know what? Today, now, if you can move anywhere in the world, and you get to move there and stay there and like have a life there and do what the fuck you want, would you do it, and where would you go? I'd be like, Las Vegas now, or just Nevada in general. Probably Las Vegas though, because I love that place. I'd be like, yeah, let's go Las Vegas now, I'm gonna pack, and then I'm bouncing. I could definitely do that, without a doubt. Sure, a lot of things here at home, I would miss a lot of the things here, but I'd be so much more happy if I didn't live here. Or just if I could get away from this fucking place for, I don't know, a fucking month, or however long I need to get better. And here's the thing, I thought that when I went away to America that it would make stuff better, because I felt like shit back then too. I was so exhausted, so tired. I was like, fuck everything, I just need to get the fuck away for a moment. But the person I was in a relationship kind of ruined it, because she felt horrible because I was out of the country for so long, and she couldn't really she couldn't handle being away, like being alone and not being with me. And I was fine. I was like, I wanted to get away, I wanted to be away from people, hang out with my dad, my stepmom, and my sister, and just enjoy life for a moment in Las Vegas. But she kind of ruined it, to be honest. So it kind of brought down my experience a bit, and the last week was kind of shit for me. But I had a good time anyways. I managed to have a good time, and I fucking loved it there. And what I've been thinking about is, I really miss that place, and I really, really want to go back. And I seriously wish I fucking could. I'm really thirsty, so hold on just a minute, because I'm gonna go and get some water, then I'll be right back. Listen to the music meanwhile. I'm back. and I've got some water now. I don't know for how long I'll be having this stream. It kinda depends on how much I have to talk about. One thing that popped into my mind when I was away just now was my social anxiety. Some thoughts about that. And let me kind of explain what was going through my mind. Because, like, I don't know what it is with my brain. Something's obviously fucked up. I have come so far to realize that, at least. I just don't know what it is. But I barely have anyone to talk to about these things. That's kind of why I use YouTube for it. It's a way for me to let it, like, get it out there, to talk about it, even though nobody's listening. But that doesn't really matter, actually, because I'm not looking for someone to listen and to give like a solution or soothe me or anything. No. I just want to get it out of my fucking head. Because if it stays in my head, it's gonna fuck up everything for me. Especially my mood and my mental state. Whatever, that's beside the point I was trying to make. What I wanted to say was, since I don't have many who I can talk to about these things, I keep it inside most of the time, especially when I'm around people. I'm a shit actor. I hate acting. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm hella good at acting. And some people might say, well, why don't you just talk to your parents about it? Well, my dad has never experienced stuff like this at all through his life. He's more the professional kind of guy. I don't know how to explain it really. But my family in general, especially my parents, they don't get like these kinds of things, like mental disabilities and disorders and shit like that, and just problems like these that I experience and that my two of my closest sisters experience as well. They can't wrap their heads around it. I don't know why. Maybe they haven't experienced it in the same way or in a similar way. I just don't know. But I can tell from the way that they react and how they reacted when I've brought stuff like this up that they're not people I want to go to when it comes to these things. Because my dad, I just can't talk to him about these stuff. It just doesn't work. He wouldn't know what to do. And I know that because I know my dad. Because me and my dad, we're very similar in that kind of way. Like when it comes to emotional stuff, we don't really know what to do. Like he can't handle when people cries. And I can't handle more extreme happiness or sadness and grief. Those kinds of emotions on a high level, I can't deal with that. Like, it breaks me down. It causes me to break down into like a severe cry and sadness mode, and I don't know, it's weird. So that's why he wouldn't really be able to help in any kind of way or give any advice, because he wouldn't know what the fuck to do. And that's why I'd have a hard time helping others with this kind of stuff, because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react to that stuff. I would like to think that I know how I kinda should react and help others, but I do it through thinking to myself what I would want if I was in that situation. And I can't go to my mom either, because she reacts in a very strange way to me. She gets all aggressive. Not really, like, that made it sound worse than it actually is. But if I've done it before. When I come to her and I tell her, like, For a simple example, if I tell her like, yeah, I can't go to school, I'm not feeling well, she's like, well, are you sick? Is it bad? Like, you're not coughing, you don't have a fever or anything? I'm like, well, I'm not feeling good mentally. I am exhausted. I'm extremely tired. I can't. Like, not today. No. Her response would be one of these things. Either, well, you're not sick. You don't have a fever. So go to school. See how long you can handle it. And try to stay the whole day. Because you're not sick. You don't have a fever. Or she goes to, well, more if I'm like, well, that's not really the case. Like, if I respond like that, like, I'm mentally fucking tired, or anything like that, she would respond in like somewhat of a way of, well, then we need to get you to a doctor and have you checked out, because that's not good. That's really, really bad. We need to get this checked out. You need to head to a psychologist or shit like that. Like, she goes overboard with it, in my opinion, and gets all aggressive towards it. And I'm like, no, you're not fucking listening to me. I don't want that. I don't need that. What I need is a day off, a fucking break. And if I say anything like that, she's like, well, you don't get that in life. When you become an adult, you don't get that. You don't get to take days off because you feel a little bad, because you're a bit tired. Everyone gets tired from work. You just get on with it and deal with it. That's pretty much my mom when it comes to that stuff, so I can't come to her with these kinds of things. Especially not my social anxiety. She's got a weird fucking way of looking at, like, mental disorders. I don't know why, really. I can't tell. And I don't want to talk shit about my mom either, because she's a good person. She has a good heart. Her actions and words are just not the best all the time, but her intentions are purely out of love. And I know that for a fact, because that's how my family works. There's only really one person who I know personally who can actually see these things about me and know how to deal with it and handle it in a proper way, more proper than anyone else can have, actually. And it's Agnes, I think. Actually, there's one more person, but I barely speak to her anymore. We've kind of drifted apart. She was one of my best friends. I consider her a sister as well. I consider her family, because she's helped out before. She knows me well. But Agnes is definitely the person who can see right through me. I might be a good fucking actor, but even through text, if I'm acting a little bit strange, she can point it out and be like, hey dude, what the fuck is up? Something isn't right. You act like this when something is wrong. Come on, talk to me, please. I wanna help. And that shit, I don't know. I appreciate a person like that. I appreciate Agnes. I don't say it enough, I don't think. I don't think she listens to these. But if you are, Agnes, I have no words for how amazing you are. I'm gonna try not to talk about or get more in depth with that shit, because I feel like I'm gonna start crying if I do that. That's not good. Well, it's not bad to cry, to be honest. But back to what I was saying. Since I can't go to either one of my parents with this shit, or anyone else, the only person I really can talk to about these things is Agnes. Because she can actually understand it. Even though she doesn't really experience the same things in her life. She's got her problems of her own, I know that. and she has told me that she doesn't understand everything that's going on with me, but she tries to do her best anyways. That's what I appreciate the most. Cause for fuck's sake, I don't even understand most of the things going on with me. And I live with me. I have lived with me for 18 fucking years. I still don't know how the fuck my brain works. And I kinda wanted to hang out a bit with Agnes today. But today has been such an emotional and mental roller coaster that I couldn't really do anything today. I might hang out with her tomorrow. I kinda want to, depending on how I feel. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I am staying home. A little bit of a problem occurred though, because I talked to my mom about, like, my ideas of it being completely fucking worthless and useless to go to school these last few days and last week. And she was like, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, I know, it's fucking pointless and stupid. I know that. That's how it is in school. It's always how it is for everyone. But you can't skip it, because it's important to, like, because they count the hours that you're not in school. And if you're not in school X amount of hours, they can take away the money you get every month for going to school. And I don't want to risk that. And it kind of looks bad on your grades to have, like, I don't know, up to 10% away time from school. But I solved it, and without giving me the hassle of trying to explain all this annoying shit to my mom, is I called in sick tomorrow. She doesn't know that. Nobody needs to know that besides me and you listening. But I called in sick tomorrow, and I decided to kind of trick my mom and my stepdad that I'm going to school by waking up as early as I'm supposed to, getting ready just the way I used to, and get in my car at 7 and drive away, and just drive somewhere and chill until like 12 or 1 or something. Maybe hang out with someone, I don't know. But until 1, because that's when nobody's home, and from 1 to like 5, nobody's home. My stepdad usually comes home around 4 and 5, but I'm always already home by then on a normal school day anyways, so they wouldn't notice anything different and out of the ordinary. And that's kind of how I'm gonna get away from it. And get away with it. You gotta give some credit though. That's kinda smart. I'm gonna do the same on Friday. And on the last 2 days of next week, I'm just gonna tell mom that. I'm gonna try to convince her that it's just so fucking pointless. And it's a waste of gas and money. I'd rather get 2 hours gone time from school than like 300 crowns wasted on gas. Probably even more. That I could save and use way more efficiently, I guess. I would hope she understands that, but when it comes to my mom, and especially my parents in general, and my family, they're so unpredictable with that shit, so you never fucking know. I'm just so tired. So extremely fucking tired of everything. Actually, I'm gonna go on Twitter and tweet out that I'm still collecting questions. For the Q&A. Here's the thing though, I have a problem with the Q&A video because I don't know how I'm gonna edit it. Because I kind of wanted to edit it in Lightworks because I wanted to take screenshots of the comments of the questions and put them in the video so you could see them. But if Lightwork is gonna keep fucking up, it might not with that actually. I might be able to figure it out somehow. Actually, I got an idea that might actually work. I don't know, I might try it. But I am so fucking scared that the Lightwork will completely fuck everything up. Because I hate having to re-record stuff. It's so goddamn annoying, because the first time I record something and it turns out fine, it's just genuine and it's good and I like it. But if something small fucks that completely, everything becomes just annoying and it feels like I have to sit and act through the whole video and pretend like I'm not feeling fucking awful because everything turned to shit. Because that's actually what I'm gonna feel like. That's why I hate re-recording with videos, and that's why I want to get them done in the first try. And that's also why when a video turns out like the vlog I uploaded today turns out that shit because of the editing program being a stupid fucking piece of shit software, it gets me extremely upset, as you can hear. I don't know, man. I don't know. One cool thing I can say though about today, I might actually make a random vlog talking about it tomorrow. Because I have a new game that I can make videos of. Because today I bought I bought Gmod for my laptop. So I can play stuff like Trouble in Terrorist Town and Prop Hunt and stuff like that, which I have wanted to do for a long time. And especially Prop Hunt is a great game to record videos for. It's such a good game for that. And I've been playing it a bit today. And even though I kinda suck at it, it's a ton of fun. And I really love that game. I've been playing some Call of Duty today as well. I like that too. Actually, my plan wasn't to get Garry's Mod. I was actually going to get Modern Warfare 2. But I kinda was unsure if people still play online on that. So then I remembered like, oh yeah, Prop Hunt is really fun. And I've been wanting to get that, and I can get it. Let me check how much it costs. And it went for like $10. That's like about 100 Swedish crowns, which isn't much at all, really. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm getting that now. And so I did. Now I have it. Now I can make videos of it. So you can probably expect some Garry's Mod videos. Mostly Prop Hunt and Trouble in Terrorist Town too. I just gotta play it a bit first and get used to everything, the controls and stuff. But that's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this weekend too. I think it's gonna be fun. Because on Friday I'm driving to my dad. Because I want to hang out with my sister and my dad a bit. And I'm also getting my birthday present from my sister that she gave me. We're gonna fix that. I'm not gonna spoil what it is though. And also I think it's my sister's birthday or something. Something like that. I don't know. But we're celebrating they are celebrating something. Because they asked me if I could be the designated driver for them because they're going to like a barn and drinking. And my sister said that she, my dad, and stepmom were gonna get fucking smash drunk, like completely wasted. And she was like, so you're gonna have to be the designated driver because we won't be able to get home. And I was like, yeah, sure, but I will not do it for free though, because I don't drive people around for free. That shit costs money. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I kind of jokingly told her to save some of that liquor for me, because I might want it later too, depending on what it is. If it's some good stuff that I like, because then I would gladly drink with them. I haven't done that. I have never like been drinking with my sister. That would be fun actually. Neither my dad or stepmom. That could be fun too. But I like to get really drunk when I actually get drunk. Not to the point of blackout, because that was fucking horrible. But I like to get a bit wasted and tipsy and woozy, because it's fun. I enjoy that a bit. Just like not caring for a bit. Just enjoying fucking everything. Being a bit stupid and random and weird and shit. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. Could be really fun. Oh yeah, Monday and Tuesday we don't have school. I almost forgot about that. That actually makes me feel a lot better now. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be nice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make any videos this weekend though. Probably just gonna make random vlogs if anything. Since I'm gonna be at my dad and I'm gonna bring my computer and maybe like I can actually bring my whole setup now that I think about it, because I'm driving my own fucking car. I have nothing holding me back, so I might bring a lot of stuff, like my computer, my external hard drive, my mouse, my mouse pad obviously, and I might bring my airsoft rifle. That could be fun. Another horrible thing that happened this week was on Monday. My guitar fell down from the wall. It didn't get badly hit or anything, but it got like a little bruise. Nothing too bad though. Nothing you think about if you don't know it's there. But it scared the living fuck out of me, and now I can't have it hanging on my wall. Because I can't find, there are 3 screws that goes into the thing that holds the guitar up. I can't find the 3rd screw, and I need all 3 of them to hang it up. So now it's just laying here on my floor on a bunch of clothes, so it doesn't lay straight on the floor. And there's 3 holes in my wall. Need to get that fixed, but I don't have the energy to do that right now. And I think I might be getting a bit tired now, so I should probably get to sleep. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next live stream that I make. But this is gonna be the end of this one. So thank you so much for listening to me just talk about what's going on in my head. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some entertainment out of it. Because these can, well, they are pretty much a podcast and a live stream. I live streamed the podcast. Yeah. So, I hope you could find some entertainment out of it. And I feel a bit better now. So as I said, thank you so much for listening to this. And I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next live stream. Whatever comes first. But until then, I really do hope you have a nice day. A much better day than I'm having. Or maybe have a shit day, because you need that sometimes. Sometimes it feels good to have a really, down day. It's a weird thing, but it can actually feel good for you. To, not be extremely happy or just optimistic all the time. Sometimes it can be nice, calming and humbling to be a downer. And you're allowed to be down. You're allowed to feel sad. Negative emotions are nothing you should suppress or push away. You should accept that, and you should allow yourself to experience it from time to time. That's what makes you human. It's normal and it's healthy. But I'm not gonna drag this on for too long, so I'll say bye now. Bye.